Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about the Browns quarterback situation.
Hi, this is Tony Cross, 50-year Cleveland Browns fan. And I just got one thing to say is regarding Deshaun Watson's potential suspension. You know, even if Deshaun does get suspended for a full season and we appeal it, and just say he doesn't win the appeal, you know, we need to, as Browns fans, we need to realize that he's not on a 1-year contract. He's on I think it's a 5-year contract. So, you know, he got 4 more years to go out and kick butt. You know, the future is bright. Let's stop dealing with the here and now. Like, if he gets suspended, you know, the world is about to end. You know, we still have a bright future. We still have a lot of young players, and we still can go deep, I think, with Jacoby Brissett, deeper than we could if we had Baker Mayfield, because Jacoby is more cautious. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's a little faster, and he makes better decisions. You know, let's look at the big picture. You know, they went and got Deshaun, you know, anticipating that this might happen, but they see the future, you know, and that's all I'm trying to do. Have a good day.
All right, as always, we appreciate all of the voicemails. And if, in fact, it is a year suspension, it would be a 5-year contract. It is long-term. The one thing that I would say, Eddie, is it's tough to sell, you know, a non-elite quarterback. Jacoby Brissett is a really good backup, hasn't started a lot. It's tough to sell that to a team that expects to go to the Super Bowl, and, you know, especially the guys that are playing on the lines and kind of getting beat up every week. That's the only thing I would say about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that caller did make a good point. This isn't a 1-year rental for Deshaun Watson to see if he can. So if he is suspended for 1 year, that hopefully is the worst case scenario, and then he resumes his career next year, which then that would be 2 years off for him, but would also be 2 years without taking a hit. So that is something that's intriguing to me. But with Jacoby Brissett, there's a lot of speculation about what he is going to do, or if they're even going to keep him. And that you guys talked about trading for Jimmy Garoppolo earlier. I don't see that as a realistic possibility, especially when he's owed $25 million this year. Baker Mayfield is owed about $6 million less than that. So I don't see that being the case. But with Brissett, he has started about 37 games he started. So he hasn't had a lot of opportunities to do that, but he has been a good backup. And if he is suspended for the year, he's going to have to try and just be better than what Baker Mayfield was a season ago. A lot of people keep saying that, if he's out for the year, Watson, that is, then, you're not going to win many games with Brissett. It's going to be 3 or 4. But they also say they're going to waste the prime years of the players around Brissett, which is the best roster that he's had around him, in my opinion. That's disrespectful to those players, because it's like, yeah, you need an elite quarterback to win the whole thing, but you don't need an elite quarterback just to make the playoffs a lot of the time. We see that a lot every year. So I think Brissett can get them to the playoffs if he plays better than what Baker Mayfield did a season ago when he was hurt. He doesn't have to set the world on fire. He doesn't have to throw for 4,500 yards and 50 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. But he does have a good touchdown interception rate. He has 36 touchdowns to 17 career interceptions, 3-1, 3.5-1, that is, or 1.5. So it's a good rate. I think he can do well. I'm not going to go and bet the house on him winning a Super Bowl, but I would put $10 or $20 down on them winning 10 games at least.